Hello, welcome to White Tree Tarot. Today I'm doing a video response to Simon from Hermit's Cave, who put up a hashtag Get to Know Your TarotTubers. I'll put a link to Simon's video down there in the description. So let us start with the alphabet he proposed. So A. A is for age, and the age written in my passport doesn't fit the age how I feel, so let's put it that way, somewhere around 35. B. B is for book. I'm a total bookworm, even narrowing down my choices just to those internationally known and translated authors didn't help much. So you will have to go with my top 3. Number 1, this is in my native language, you probably won't understand the thing, but each and every book from Tove Jansson Moomintroll series. This is such a wonderful world. This is such a great philosophies there, and I even have my own Moomintroll. I just adore him and adore those books from my childhood, still reread. Number 2 is everything written by this genius man, Kurt Vonnegut. I have, I think, all his novels. Some of them I have in my native language, some of them in English, some of them in both. I first read the first book I read was his Slaughterhouse No. 5, and after just a couple of pages I was stunned because I felt like I was reading my own diary, my own thoughts, the way he put things, the way he I don't know, the way he saw the world was totally my cup of tea. So I'm very sorry he will not write anything more, but I'm so happy that he wrote what he did and happy to have all his books. So total fan of Kurt Vonnegut. And number 3, Mikhail Bulgakov, Master and Margarita, Master and Margaret. I'm pretty sure it's translated in English and in several different languages. This was also like a revelation book to me. Such an deep connection, I don't know, to the world as this author in this book has. That was something amazing. I haven't read anything like this. At least so far. So this will be my number 3. As you can see, I don't no. I like books which speak about not very normal people in not very normal circumstances more. So C is for career. What you wanted to be when you were a kid and what you are actually now. I'm a Gemini. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a million different things, but most of those were connected with some sort of creativity and some sort of arts. I wanted to be a dancer, actor, singer, jewelry maker, goldsmith, designer, all that stuff. But my family and people around me told me that there is no way you can make a living doing arts. So I had a normal, serious education. I'm an economist. And most of my career was connected with marketing and with advertising. But still, some childhood dreams has come true. I still do some crafts, different type of crafts. I know how to make candles. I know how to make jewelry. And in my late 20s, I discovered theater. I play in a semi-professional theater here in my city. And no, I don't make a living out of it, but it definitely gives my life a little bit more of meaning and a reason. So D. D is dream. If it's something material, then house by the sea, in the pine woods, being able to travel, being healthy and in my full mind and senses as long as possible. E, essential item. Number one, sorry, I'll cheat here again. Number one, my glasses. I won't say that I'm blind without my glasses, but I have some problems when I'm without my glasses. So number one is glasses. Number two, I think mobile phone. I'm filming this video on my mobile phone. I have all my schedule, all my notes in my mobile phone. So, yep, my mobile phone. F, favorite Rider-Waite Smith deck. If we talk about like standard Rider-Waite Smith deck, I would say Centennial edition. I like those muted colors. Those it seemed very true to the original Rider-Waite Smith deck. If we are talking about close to Rider-Waite Smith deck, one of my favorites and closest to original Pixies art, I think Dark Mansion Tarot. Yeah. So, gold or silver for G? Both. Both, and you can add some gemstones, if you please. Thank you. How you say it in English? Oh my god. G-H? Ha, H? Sorry. Height. It's 175 centimeters. I converted it to inches, 5 feet, 8.9 inches. Yeah, that's, I'm quite a tall lady. Ideal day. I tried to put that in some my words, but it didn't work out very well, so I'll just quote Mr. Vonnegut here. It's a day when everything is beautiful and nothing hurts. That's ideal day. Joke. Okay, here again, I'm not very good at remembering jokes. I'm not sure how good I am at telling jokes. So I will answer this in two parts. Part number one, I'll put a link below in description to the oldest joke I know. It's not really a joke, it's like quite a long joke, like a joke story. It's out of date in terms of people mentioned there, but I still giggle when I hear it. So I'll put a link below. But for a short joke, I'll quote my dear Mr. Vonnegut again. Surprise, surprise. So here it goes. Those who believe in telekinetics, raise my hand. I hope it was at least a bit funny. So, next one. Kids. Okay, kids. Nope, no kids. L, living arrangements. I live in my flat. It's not a very big one. It's in the center of the capital of my country. It's near the park. Nice location. I love my little tiny flat. And one of the best parts of it, I have some tarot shelves around my flat. So what the girl can want more? So Marseille deck. Marseille deck, fave, I would say Deviant Moon. I received a card from this deck with one of my purchases from Patrick Valenza's site. If I remember correctly, it was a hanged man. And when I saw this card, I knew I had to have the deck. I was just thrilled by the artwork. I knew I had to have it. So, nicknames. I could say that my YouTube name is my nickname. My first name, my first official name is Inesse. But I know that it's not easy for not Latvian-speaking people to pronounce it right away. So when I communicate internationally, I use my second name. It's Alexandra, and shortened, it's Alex. So I can say that Alex is in a way my nickname. So next, Oracle. Again, a little bit cheating. The most serious one, the most deep one, the most moving, touching one, Weaver's Oracle. The most short, fast, not short, but fast, precise, the easiest to connect to, I would say Mildred's Pocket Oracle. Mildred Payne Pocket Oracle. Passionate about. I'm definitely passionate about theater, especially the theater I'm playing in. I'm passionate about books. I have a lot of books. They are piled on the floor in my house. They are piled in big bookshelves in my parents' house. So yeah, definitely passionate about books. And passionate about knowing as much as I can and learning as much as I can about this world we live in and trying to understand it a little bit. So, next letter, Q, quote. I still go cheating all the time. Okay, quote. I will have two. None of them is very positive, but both have added to my approach to the life at their own time. I'll be looking in my notes just to make sure I put it in the correct words. So first one is from Mikhail Bulgakov. Yes, man is mortal, but that would be only half the trouble. The worst of it is that he's sometimes unexpectedly mortal. That's the trick. And second one is from Mr. Vonnegut, of course. We are what we pretend to be. So we must be careful about what we pretend to be. R. Relationship status. I'm married. I'm married for almost 10 years now. With the most wonderful human being who accepts me as I am, who supports all my tarot passions, who set up those tarot shelves for me, and who already knows my decks, and who already knows who Mr. Waite is. So, yeah, I'm lucky to have such a supporter in my team. Season. Spring. Definitely spring. My birthday is in spring. Spring smells differently. Sun in spring is different. So, spring, definitely. Tarot. First and last. These two decks I even took here. First one is Radiant. Radiant Rider White. Radiant Rider White Tarot. I bought this deck on my way to my first tarot classes. When I decided to join tarot classes, that was like on a spot decision. I just decided I had to learn also this system or this idea or this approach. Because I haven't done any divination before those tarot courses, just some like playing card divination when I was a teenager. Nothing, let's say, serious, something I learned about. So on the way to my first tarot course, I went into some esoteric bookshop and I bought my first deck. That was some 3 years ago, and I must say that since then, tarot decks have become much more available. here at least. And when I bought this deck, I wouldn't be able to find any tarot deck in a regular bookshop. No, I had to go to a specific bookshop to buy a tarot deck. But my last tarot deck, which is Forest of Enchantment. Forest of Enchantment tarot. This I bought in a regular bookshop. And I know that in this bookshop chain, which we have here in Latvia, they now have a separate shelf for tarot decks, which was nothing like this was those 3 years before. You wouldn't be able to find any tarot deck in a regular bookshop. But now tarot has become popular, tarot is becoming mainstream, and you can buy a tarot deck in a standard regular bookshop, and I'm very happy about, because to my surprise, prices for those mass market decks are very friendly. Of course, I'm happy to buy it here. So, upset. You, what upsets you most? I'm not sure about this point, but I will say, first of all, ignorance. Ignorance when you don't want to learn, when you don't want to know, when you are making statements you know nothing about, when you are putting up your your opinion without doing any research. Like ignorance, not because ignorance which was your choice. When you choose to be ignorant, that upsets me. And rudeness. Rudeness without reason. When you just put your problems onto somebody else with your attitude. Smile. Just smile. A little positive gesture, a little thank you will brighten up your day. It will brighten up this other person's day. So yeah, rudeness is also one thing that upsets me. V, vlog. Which vlog are you most proud of? I have only this YouTube channel, no other vlogs or blogs or anything like that. So the one I'm most proud of is my first one, because I finally did it. I did it like 2.5 weeks ago, and approximately 1 month ago, I didn't know anything about video editing. I didn't know anything about how to upload a YouTube video, how to, I don't know, how to edit, how to enter music there or whatever. So I'm proud of just doing that. Just, again, learning something new and doing something I didn't know anything about a month ago. Weakness. My hermity mood. My hermit mood. I love to be left alone. I like to be alone. And sometimes I have some little issues getting out of my hermit mode, like getting out in society, getting out of, I don't know, like being again actively being with other people, because I really like my hermit's cave here. X-rated. Okay, here comes the story. Going out in public, wearing just some small panties, and that's all, and walking around like this in some serious cultural institutions like theaters or concert halls. Yep, that's what I did. I was body art model and performed in a couple of theatrical shows. Depending on the character which I was playing, I had layers and layers of body paint, flowers glued onto my body, threads, nets, shells, rice even. So not much of the body can be seen. But in technical terms, I was going out in public wearing just one small part of underwear. Yes. Yesteryear, your favorite year so far and why? Again, I'll cheat here. There has been ups and downs, so I will just hope that my next year will be my all-time favorite year. Zen, what do you do to relax and to stay calm? I read my books. My books are my medicine. My bookshelf is my medicine closet. I know which book to take in which situation, like which book I need in each situation. I remember that in a novel, Moonstone, yeah, by Wilkie Collins, I guess, there was one of the main characters was very fond of his book about Robinson Crusoe. And when he was feeling stressed and when he didn't know what to do, he was opening and just reading that book. And that book always had some smart, some clever, clear advice for this gentleman. So yes, I'm the same as him. I go to my bookshelf for my medicine. And if I have lots of stress I have to just get rid of, I'll dance. I've danced since I was 4 years old. I've even done a ballet when I was a teenager. So yeah, I will dance my stress off if that's what I need. So now we're over. I'm very grateful to Simon for doing such a fun tag. And I have already watched some of the responses and I will keep up watching them. So thank you to those who sat through with me while I was doing this video response. And as always, have a very nice day. Goodbye. And goodbye also for my dear mommy troll.